Hello and welcome to Mock Productions. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with day 3, and this is battle number 2 between me and Amy. Now, I versed Amy on day 2. So this is day 3. I may have said day 3, I don't know. But I'm confused. We're with Amy again, Amy Schwatz. It's odd because sometimes you can be with completely different people, and sometimes... The first pre-release, Guardians Rising, I was with this one guy 3 times, and even more of a coincidence, it was always the first round. There was about 4 or 5 pre-releases, and for 3 of them, we were versus each other on the first round. It was insane that that sort of luck happened, but we're all prepared, and we are all ready to go, starting to get our 7 cards in hand here. Now, of course, we have the Darkrai Holo, we have the Darkrai GX. Can we pull any of them? I'm seeing a Zygarde possibly going up. Possibly that Darkrai, that might be a Raticate actually. Bodybuilding dumbbells already, so that's pretty good. All sorted. So, we've got our 4 prizes going up. Oh, we got a bit of Esper, Vileplume Gloom there as well on Amy's side. I'm gonna guess she's gonna put an Esper down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was an Esper. And another Esper, probably. And something else. Ooh. 4 for the prized. And that is the 4th one right there. And we are all ready to go. Are we waiting for the whistle, or can we just... crack on and play? We might be waiting for the old officials to say, right, you know, you can go. But yeah, really awesome stuff. Amy's got that awesome Eevee mat. It's quite funny because when you're sort of like distracted, I like sort of like look through that and think, oh, there's that and there's that, and oh, there's this one and there's this one. All Eevees on there. There's also all their names on the top. It's a pretty sweet mat, especially if you have like an Eevee deck or something. But we are getting super hyped up and ready to go. Again, like I said in the first one, this is like right in front of the checkouts in a supermarket, so you've got people staring at you, people on the tills wondering like, what the heck are you doing? There's people like who will come up and they'll sort of like stand there and watch you, which is perfectly fine. It's really nice because it's a really open shop. The whole matches take place outside, which is completely different to the Cardiff branch. Oh, there's our thingies there. Sweet. He's handing out our names. Basically, that little sheet of paper, once we won, we circled it, gave it back to Ian, and Ian would then mark us as a win or a loss. But, of course, in our first round, we lost. Unfortunately, Darkrai GX did not pull through with the goods there, as much as it is a really good card, especially if you can get it powered up, and it's got its abilities. We are ready to go here. Starting off with our Zygarde Promo, 2 Espers and a Stuffle on Amy's side there. I'm going to roll for... Ooh, who is it first? If I got it, I would have said I'd go second. She's going first anyway, regardless. So she's drawn for turn. What are we going to see happening here? Okay, so a Grass Energy going on there. That's probably all she can do for the time being. I can't remember what Esper's ability is, but oof, I do not like that card. Oh, I want to rip it apart. No thank you. The artwork just looks really depressing and oof. Go on, how for 3? You know you want to. There you go. How for 3 straight away. We've got a Nest Ball there, very good. Dark Energy ×2. Nest Ball for something. Go on, get the Darkrai GX. See, this is my strategy. I know it. I know my strategy. If it's in there, I'm going to pull it out. There it is. Bang! See? Ridiculous, but it's true. So we Nest Ball for that Darkrai GX. Now, we could start sorting that out and let our Zygarde stay at the front, which is what we're doing at the moment. That's all we can do, because we can't attack until we have 3/4 energies on that Zygarde. One of which has to be a fairy, and one of which has to be a dark for that big 150. Toxicroak on Amy's side there getting placed down. And she's passed over. She can't do anything else with the Esper. What can we do now? Did we draw for turn? Did we draw? I don't know if we even drew for turn. I didn't even see that. If I did it lightning fast. It's like super lightning speed. So she's drawn for a turn. So another energy's on the Darkrai. All we need is one more. So I'm not saying she could, but if she can get a KO on a Zygarde next turn, we're sorted with that Zygarde to get a knockout on the Esper. Not that it's going to happen. Switch over. There's the dark energy we need to power up Darkrai fully. And there is the full power up there. Very, very cool. Again, that's all we can do. We're sort of like powering up the back benches. How coming in? How did she do that? Okay. Meowstic coming in. Okay, that's interesting, because if she can get one more energy on, it's all depending on how many cards she has in her hand. And say she's got 15, that's enough to knock out the Zygarde. I don't think the Zygarde is weak to Psychic, but I could be wrong. Let's have a little look. It could be Fairy. It is Fairy. There's no fairies there. That's fine. I like how it's weak to Fairy, but yeah, its second move requires a Fairy energy. Interesting. Oh, Beware is coming out there, so she's... okay, so she's Great Ball to find the Beware, which is obviously going to evolve to the Stuffle. Beware's got a move of Tantrum, and I actually have that here. I think that's the promo version. Mix up, flip a coin. If heads, discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. And Tantrum for 120, and that Pokemon is now confused. It's risky, but it's 120 damage, so, you know, it's not bad. It is weak to Fighting, though, which we don't have any on our side, so that's fine. Okay, so Meowstic can't attack with that big heavy hitter just yet. We probably don't have anything to get... Okay, so we got a Leaf Energy there. Probably not enough to retreat it. I'm going to guess it's 3. Let's have a little look. No, it's 4. Ooh, that's heavy. That is a heavy retreat cost. Another Meowstic coming down and an Oddish. You're going to equip an energy and maybe go for a little bit of damage. There's a Great Ball there. Sorry, a Nest Ball, I mean. Another energy going on there. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Looking at how many she has in her hand, I don't think she's going to be able to knock us out. She's looking at how much? Maybe 60, 70 maybe? Okay. So she's rolling for a Timer Ball. Okay, so she's got one evolution there. So she could... There's the Toxicroak. Okay, nice. Another good one to bring up. So, is there energy at all on any other Pokemon that are there? I think there's maybe one on Beware, but that's about it. I like when they do that, when they sort of stack the Pokemon so you can see the previous evolution and this one. It's pretty cool, pretty sweet. Everyone's got their own way of doing so. There was one, I think, beforehand where the energies and the tools would be off to the side, not even touching the Pokemon. She is going to go for a Meowstic attack here for what looks like maybe 50 or 60 there. It all depends on her hand, whether she can get a really decent hand full of stuff, maybe like 10 cards, that's 100 damage straight off from Meowstic. It's a good card to have on your bench, and maybe when something gets destroyed, you can bring that in and be like, hey! Actually, it might mix well with Drampa GX with his GX ability of drawing 10 cards. It doesn't look as if I can do anything. Wow, okay. So we're looking for her to take out the Zygarde. That's what we want, really. That's the overall aim. There's no point powering up because it's a waste of energy. It's there as a heavy hitter. We could power it up and maybe get the second. Oh my gosh, hello. The first attack, which is for 3 energy. That's where I was going. So she's lilied for 2 more cards. Any additional cards here is going to be a bonus. She's attaching another energy to Beware, getting ready for that Tantrum. And I think that's 6 there, definitely, and that's 4, so it's 100, so she's probably got 50 in her hand. 5 in her hand. Or 50 cards? You gotta be kidding me. Wow. Have I just passed it? I think I've just passed it. I've got the Darkrai GX. My bench is pretty empty, but I've got the Darkrai GX there. The only thing it is weak to is Psychic, unfortunately. So I don't know whether I'm seeing this or not. What are we going to do? Vileplume. Oh no. Vileplume. Hello there, my friend. I love that Vileplume ability. It is something else. It is really something else indeed. Okay, so what are we going to see happen now? Another attack there for a few more bits of damage. It's not a knockout just yet. That's 140. Is it a knockout? Yeah, okay, so that's 140. We've got one more. One more health. Okay, nice. Okay, so I've played Acerola to get that back out, which is a brilliant card. Absolutely amazing. If you can get it in your deck, I really, really would recommend it. So, there you go. That Meowstic is now gone. Vileplume coming up here. Now, what's Vileplume's ability? It stops all basic Pokemon from attacking. What have I got? A basic Pokemon. I can't attack. That is very good play there, putting that up, because I can't. There you go. She's pointing out the ability. I can't attack as a basic, which is really, really annoying. Because I'm going to need something like a Raticate to really get me going here. There's a Raticate, but we don't have the Rattata. Are we going to Sophocles something away? Okay, the Zygarde's come out. Energy is being attached there. Are you going to Sophocles? Yes. Probably best thing to do there. Don't get rid of the dumbbells. Get rid of the two glooms. Okay, a Raticate and a gloom. Fair enough. So we can draw 4 cards. We're looking for a Rattata. Desperately looking for a Rattata here. Did we get one? No, we didn't. We got a weakness policy though, which could be good to put on to Darkrai. But we also need it for... No, we don't, because we got the bodybuilding dumbbells for Raticate. But we still need the Rattata. I need the Rattata. Okay, what are we going to do now? We've Sophocles for the trainer. We can't do any attacks here because of the ability, which is really annoying. It really, really is. If you can get the Vileplume going and it's a basic Pokemon, the game stops. It literally just stops. Nothing happens until you can either trade your active... Actually, speaking of that, it's 2 for Retreat Cost on Darkrai. So I could retreat him, but Zygarde still wouldn't do anything. I'm looking for an evolution Pokemon. What is going to happen? That is a Fairy Energy. Okay, so that's being attached there. Still nothing for... We can't use anything to get any Rattatas or anything, which is rather annoying. Ooh, this is annoying. But that's what Vileplume does. It's an irritating pollen, and boy is it irritating. In all this time, she's been able to get her bench pretty much stacked up, ready to go. The Zygarde has got another energy on him, and that is all I can do. Zygarde is still basic. Vileplume has a psychic energy attached to it now. It needs 3 to do an attack. If we can get the 3, it can do an attack where it either, I think it poisons me, or it makes me asleep. Asleep, or confused, sorry. Another energy being attached there to Zygarde, so I can do that 150 damage straight away. However, both of them are basics, and we have irritating pollen. I can't do anything here. I can set my bench up by all means, and that's exactly what Amy's doing at the same time. Okay, so an energy is going on to the Toxicroak there. Is there still no Rattata? Really? You're not going to time a ball. Don't waste the timer ball. There's no point. You haven't got anything you can place down. We've got a handful of cards that we can't do anything with. If we could get the Rattata to eradicate with the the dumbbells on. An Oddish coming down. Oh dear. If we can evolve that to a Vileplume. Oh dear. Okay, so what is gonna happen here? She's thinking about what she can do. I'm trying to think how I got out of this. She's attaching another energy, which means she could be a... But there it is! That's what we wanted. The Rattata is down. Straight away put the dumbbells on it. Okay, Gloom coming down. Then dumbbells. Okay. Then dumbbells. Put the dumbbells. Put the dumbbells. But yeah, go on. But there we go. There's the dumbbells going on there. So all we got to do now is wait until our next turn. Retreat the Darkrai. Evolve the Rattata into a Raticate. And we're all good to go. It's got resistance to Psychic and weakness to Fighting Raticate. But it will be able to do the 60 damage. And I think Vileplume is about 120 or 50. One of the two. Let's have a little look quickly. Gloom on 140. Okay, I got that wrong. Okay, so there's a Gloom coming down there. Another Toxicroak. Everything on there is almost evolved fully. She just needs one more Vileplume and she's perfectly fine. Right, now we have the Vileplume. Now we have the Raticate. Are we going to do what I think we're going to do? Yes, we are. We're going to retreat our Darkrai, bringing up the Raticate. This could be the turning point right here. 60 damage onto that Vileplume. It's going to take another 2 turns before that is gone. Now she can do 60 damage to us and either confuse us or put us asleep if she puts another energy on. Or she could let it go. Oh, she's Guzma'd. Okay. Interesting, please. So she's retreating. I think she said I've got to pick first. So, okay, I'm putting Darkrai up. Ooh, I think he's weak to... No, he's not weak to that. Okay, so she's obviously going to try and do Tantrum here. That's my guess. For 120 on my 180 beautiful Darkrai GX. And obviously it confuses. Okay, so we can't retreat that out, but we can... We can't really do anything at the moment. We need to either place another energy on that and retreat it for the Raticate. We could... Now this is the thing. We could place that on, then take them both off, retreat it for the Zygarde. Go on, do it. Yes! Retreating it for the Zygarde. And let me just tell you, 120 for Beware. We can get a knockout on that Beware for 150. Are we going to do so? Yes. So the Fairy and the Dark Energy is now gone. Hopefully this Toxicroak can knock out the Zygarde. This is going to give us more time now to get the Darkrai and also that Raticate ready to go. Now, bearing in mind, the Raticate is ready to go. It can do 60. The Darkrai, however, needs some help. Something else is coming on the bench. Is it an Oddish? Oddish down. There's no point playing Kukui. However, and this is a big however, if we attach another energy, I think the attack is about 80. We're going to Kukui, which is about 100. I don't know whether that knocks out the Toxicroak. No, it hasn't. Yeah, it does 80, then that was 100. Okay, so it might have about 20 more health left. Is there any point in attaching an energy? Yes, she's going to attempt to do some damage to the Zygarde. We're in a good position here. We can do a solid 80. She's going to make us poisoned and also give us a bit of damage there. Obviously the poison is added on there as well. What else can we do? We can Nest Ball for something. Put it on the Darkrai. Put it on the Darkrai. Oh, you got a Sneasel on the bench as well. I didn't even see that. Put it on the Darkrai. Put it on the Darkrai. You know you want to. Okay, we're going to retreat the Zygarde. It'd still be poison. Would it? It would still be poison though, wouldn't it? Okay, that might have been wrong there. I think it would still be poison. You need to heal it. I don't think retreating heals poison. But it's a knockout anyway for the Toxicroak here. Now, bearing in mind that the Zygarde would have 150 health. Oh, okay, she's called it. She cannot do anything there. Wow. Okay, so she's called that after around about 18 to 17 minutes of a match. That's a pretty long match, but it's a pretty awesome match as well. Was that Darkrai in our discard? I mean our prizes. Oh, interesting. I think I might have dropped some cards. I did. I dropped some cards. That was an epic fail right there, Matthew. Come on. Oh, and another one. That's where I hide all my deck under the table. Anyone versing me? Here's a guide. Look under the table beforehand because I got that humongous like stockpile of Acerolas and Tormenting Sprays. My favourite card. A few Meow Sticks are down there going, please use this. And I'm like, no, thank you. Go away. So I think it's pretty safe to say that Amy did not secure a GX, but I mean that doesn't mean she could still pull through with a win. Our previous partner on this, he beat us. Yeah, he did. He took out Darkrai. So as we shuffle up our deck, getting ready for this match here. Oh, another one of those shuffles. Okay, very cool. So, drawing our 7 cards to start off. She's got a Guzma straight away, okay. Possible Esper there as well. That could have been a Darkrai going up. Okay, so we got our 4 prizes going up as well. I've got a active and benched, so does she. And because I won, she can call first or second. Esper, Darkrai, and Sneasel on the bench. Okay, very, very nice. Didn't get a Weavile, but I thought I'd play the Sneasel because I got a bit of a dark deck going on. That's an Esper with an energy on it. Sneasel's attacks, by the way, Hone Claw for 1. During your next turn, this Pokemon slash attacks base damage is 80, and then slash would normally be 20, but if you activate that attack, the previous turn does 80. So, I mean, it's not bad for a pre-release, especially maybe starting turn. It is definitely not bad. So, she's howled for 3 more cards. Has she got any more basics to place on the bench? It doesn't look as if she has. She's switching over. So, we've just pulled a Dark Energy from our draw. No Rattata on the bench, but we have a Raticate in hand. Darkrai Hollow, though. What does that do? Let's have a little look. Here it is. Hypnoblast for 30, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. And then Dark Raid for 80 plus. If your opponent has already used their GX attack, this attack does 80 more damage. Not bad. Obviously, because Amy doesn't have a GX, we can't exactly do that 160. We can do 80 though. Meowstic though. Here we go. This is it. What have we got? We got something. We're going to have something. Some damage is going on here because she has some cards in her hand. I don't think Darkrai is weak to fighting. No, actually, it's got a resistance. Or at least the GX does. And so does the normal Darkrai. Okay, so I've done my Hypno, I think it was Hypnoblast, which has done 30 and also put Meowstic asleep. She can roll to see if he wakes up. Or she. Could be a different gender. Who knows? Come on, Meowstic. What are you going to do now? Nest Ball for something, maybe? Don't you dare try and get another Vileplume going. Please don't. So She's nest balling. I love nest ball so much. Oh, it's so cool. It's also good in a gold card, which I have. Pulled that. I think I got it from a triple pack. I think I did. I might have. I don't know. Not too sure. I think I did. There's tons of triple packs for Sun and Moon on the channel, but that's the ball I wanted. I wanted the nest ball. So she's been able to get a Stuffle out, and is she gonna roll? So it's all maybe wake up the Meowstic or not? Energy going on the Stuffle though. That is a great ball. Can she find anything? There's a few Pokemon there. Another Krogunk if she wants that. She's looking in her hand to see what she needs. Oddish, Gloom. She could pull out an Oddish. Yeah, Oddish coming down. And shuffle your hand. Or your deck, sorry. Silly Billy. Okay, so the Oddish is obviously on the bench now. So she's got 2 Toxicroaks, which she's not evolving just yet, but she is going to roll to wake up, because I swear it puts it to sleep. Obviously didn't. Zygarde, where are you, Darkrai? Asleep, yeah, it is asleep, so she can roll. Oh, it is okay. It's now awake. That's fair enough. And a bit of damage is being done because of how many cards she has in her hand. So we got a Kukui. If we can get 1 energy and the Kukui, we can knock out that Meowstic. We're going to Sophocles. Okay, so 2 cards, Raticate and a Gloom going in discard. Drawing another 4 cards here. There's a nest ball there, so we can already try and find something pretty sweet from that. An Oddish coming down now, nest balling. Hopefully we're going to be smart here and get a Rattata, as much as it's stupid, but oh no! Pfft, I didn't call that, did I? Darkrai GX coming on the bench, of course. If you've got a GX, you nest ball for that GX. Okay, so that's definite knockout on the Meowstic there. That is gone. Nice, nice, nice. The Stuffle's going to have to pull out something rather special here to knock us out this turn. But she has Kukui'd for 2. She's evolved to Toxicroak. Is she going to attach an energy? She is indeed. What can she do with that energy? One asks. It's not a knockout, but it's some damage. Okay, so that Stuffle is gone. Let's just put it that way. That Stuffle is going to be gone after 80 damage being done to it. That Stuffle's history. None of the other stuff has got any energy on it. This is looking promising, but I do have a nice amount of health taken off that Darkrai. We're starting to power up the GX though, which is good, because if that thing does go down, at least the GX is partially ready to go. What are we going to do? We're going to knock out the Stuffle for another prize card there. Oddish coming up. Probably, I'd say, the best shot there, because she can have a bit of time there now to try and grab an energy and put it on the Toxicroak. There's an Esper in hand as well. Oh, don't play the Esper. Another Stuffle, okay. And an Esper. She switched over. She can't do anything. And that Darkrai's going to do 80 for a knockout on the Oddish. Yeah, this is looking very promising now. There comes the Toxicroak. So we've got 2 turns here to get something going. If we can pull a Kukui, it's going to be very close. But it's going to be 2 turns before we can knock that Toxicroak out. So here we go. Draw for turn, of course. There's an Oddish going on the bench. We could Lily, but there's no point. We don't have a Rattata, so that Raticate is useless. We don't need any of that energy. We could evolve to a Gloom if we wanted. There is a Kukui possibly coming out for 120 there. And it does so, yep. bearing in mind, Dark has resistance to Psychic, so there is that. So there's another Dark there coming out. Are we gonna... Ooh, we could. We could do it. We could Acerola. Ah, you clever person. Acerola to get that out. Brings in that Darkrai GX, and of course it can do 130, which is a knockout there. We take the second round there. Wow. Very, very nice indeed. That is awesome stuff. So that is probably a very good way of showing off what Darkrai can do. Not just the GX, but also that holo card. It's pretty good in pre-release. It's pretty good indeed. I want a Latios tin. I want a Latios tin. The only one I've got from that set is Hooper. I think the other one's Rayquaza. But yeah, very, very cool indeed. I don't think we do a third round. If we do, it's super quick, but I really don't think we do here. But yeah, I mean, there we go. I'm off. I'm off to Ian to tell him I've won. But yeah, massive thanks to Amy. Obviously, that's twice now. I think, unfortunately, I beat her. Who knows? We may meet again at another pre-release and verse each other again, and the score might be settled then. But yeah, guys, I will leave it here for this video, as not much else is going to be going on. But yeah, very awesome stuff. Thank you very much to Firestorm Games. Massive thank you to Amy. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed, and I shall see you all in the next video on the channel.